The classic is back. Jeep has returned the Wagoneer brand name to its portfolio, and with it they brought a Wagoneer and a Grand Wagoneer. And on this review I'm going to take a look at the Wagoneer Series 2. Stick around. When looking at the exterior design of the Wagoneer and comparing it to the Grand Wagoneer, dimensionally they're the same. They are the same basic proportions, but there are some exterior differences. I just want to point out on a quick little walk around. I'm going to use my handheld here to get close up on the ones I want to point out to you. So we'll just get this going. Perhaps one thing that you'll note is on the Wagoneer, your standard fixed step up is in place, whereas on the Grand Wagoneer, you've got your power folding running board. So that's one thing, but probably the biggest differences between the two happens on the front. There is a different grille pattern. It's a little more elaborate on the Grand Wagoneer, but still a very nice design. 7-slotted grille, traditional Jeep frontage here. You've got standard LED headlights and fog lamps on the Wagoneer. The Grand Wagoneer has an LED sort of lighting package overall. Nothing too much different on the back, other than badging, of course. And again, LED lights compared to some of the premium lighting package overall. But that's basically it. I mean, they're pretty close in design together from the exterior, at least, when you're looking at the Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer. So again, I'm driving the 2022 version, Series 2. So under the hood, we have the 5.7 liter V8 that comes with their e-torque assist, their mild hybrid system. And that has a total output of 392 horsepower and 404 pound-feet of torque. Now, for 2023, they're actually introducing a second engine. There's also going to be a 3-liter turbocharged V6. And that is going to be standard in Series 2 and Series 3. This V8, this 5.7 liter, will still be available, but only be in the Series 1. That turbocharged, the V6, is actually going to be more powerful. They say its output is going to be 420 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. So that's a good thing, because you're going to have choice. I mean, in the Grand Wagoneer, you've got the 6.4, so you've got a smaller engine here in the 5.7, but now you have choices, and with the lower displacement and the twin turbo, you're going to get more power. Both engines, I looked up the specs, both the twin turbo V6 and this 5.7 liter V8 will still have the same available maximum tow capacity, and that's going to be 10,000 pounds. So no matter what engine you get in the 2023s, you've got 10,000 pounds to work with. With respect to fuel economy, this 5.7 liter V8 with e-torque assist has a combined rating of 13.8 liters per 100 kilometers. That works out to 17 US miles per gallon. They say with the new turbocharged V6 for 2023, they're looking at fuel economy improvements of up to 15%. Now, just doing the numbers, when I worked it out, 15% would get us to about 11.7 liters per 100 or 20 US miles per gallon. That will obviously yet to be proven if and when we get the chance to drive the new engine, but that's what they say, about 15% overall improvement. Now, in my experience, though, I've actually had a really good week. I am well below the posted rating of 13.8 liters after several hundred kilometers and a week of driving. I'm actually right now at 12.4 liters per 100 kilometers. I don't know the imperial US miles per gallon conversion, but I'll post it. But I mean, that's a significant amount lower. I've probably not done as much stop and go traffic. I've been probably more focused on country drives and highway. But it really has been a better week overall than anticipated. I always find it funny to take a look at offerings and what sort of options are available in each vehicle, and sometimes it's amazing how a high-priced vehicle such as this, and let's be honest, it is in the upper tier of mainline vehicle pricing, what's not included. The one little thing that sort of surprises me is in this vehicle I don't have auto brake hold. So if I'm at a red light and I want to just take my foot off the brake, I actually have to keep it on or put it into park. And I know it sounds like a small little thing, but I've really gotten used to it in driving other vehicles. And, you know, I find that feature in vehicles smaller than this and less expensive than this. So I find it a little bit, you know, weird and disappointing that I don't have that feature, which I've really come to expect nowadays. Thanks to the adaptive air suspension that we have on this Wagoneer, it really is a pretty comfortable ride. I mean, you know, I've been on some different types of road surfaces, and it's certainly been adapted. You know, and of course, with the air suspension being able to manually adjust to optimal height, it will give me the most aerodynamic, but I can raise it up to 10 inches of maximum clearance if I wanted to be on some more dirt roads or roads with puddles and bumps. But it's really a soft and comfortable ride overall. I mean, great seat positioning. I feel nice and stable. The seats are comfy. Overall, the rides are great. And it's comfortable in all three rows. I mean, that's the benefit of a full-size SUV, whether you're an adult sitting in the first row, the second row, or even the third row. You know, as an adult, you're not going to be squished back there. So that really is a benefit of moving up to a vehicle like this.
When compared against the almost over-the-top interior and front dash of the Grand Wagoneer that I reviewed last year, the instrumentation and overall driver interface of the Wagoneer by comparison seems far more simplistic. There's still plenty of technology and high-end features, but it's nowhere near as overwhelming as it is with the top-end stablemate it's associated with. The 10.1-inch center stack touchscreen looks small when housed in the same space as where the 12.1-inch touchscreen is found in the Grand Wagoneer. Also missing is the 10.25-inch comfort touchscreen found in the Grand Wagoneer, with a more basic tactile line of climate control buttons down below. My Wagoneer tester did not have the 10.25-inch passenger touchscreen that was in the Grand Wagoneer, and is a feature also of the new Grand Cherokee, but it can be available as an option should you want to upgrade. The same goes for the rear seat entertainment screens if you're looking to keep second-row occupants entertained. You won't see the high-end wood trims either, but if you don't need to drive around in opulence in the sense you're actually in a high-tech presidential SUV, what you will get is plenty of comfort and ability in a sturdy, full-sized SUV that has all the capabilities one would expect in a vehicle with the Jeep moniker on it. You'll have the ability to take to roads not meant for a more simplistic SUV, but at the same time have everything you would want in a daily driver for the general ins and outs of family life. And when compared to the Grand Wagoneer, you'll be saving several $1,000s depending on how you equip it, and that certainly has to count for something.
By bringing back Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer, the Jeep portfolio is really expanded to include that large luxury or upper-end family hauler. And with the Grand Wagoneer, you get all that opulence and price, but with this Wagoneer and the different stages, you get a very capable, full-size SUV with a lot of nice amenities to it. I'm really happy to see that they've added the twin-turbo 3-cylinder for 2023 for improved fuel economy and better output. And really, to be honest, I can't wait to finally hear some word that a 4xe is coming. I know Jeep is trying to certainly accelerate that because of the popularity of the 4xe in other brands. But overall, I enjoyed this Wagoneer, and I hope you enjoyed this review of it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're ringing the bell so that you're notified of every time I upload something new. That's it for now. I'm Novak. Thanks for watching.